Hello, welcome to Augusta Ranch Kindergarten Roundup. We are the kindergarten team and we are going to introduce ourselves to you first. I'm Mrs. Clement.
I'm Michelle Abel. I'm Janelle Clower.
And I'm Mrs. Ellis.
We are so excited to have your children here with us and start our kindergarten year this fall. And we are excited to share with you some kindergarten readiness skills to get them prepared to start class with us.
Some of the skills that we're looking for them to already know, they're able to speak and complete sentences, 5 to 6 words. They're able to write and recognize the letters in their name.
Counts to 20 and knows shapes and colors.
It's important for them to feel comfortable in groups and ask for help when it's needed.
Now we're going to talk about some of the things that your child is going to learn and experience in kindergarten.
Another thing that's so important for your child is that they can listen and follow directions and that they are able to get along with others.
They can also do fine and large motor skills such as writing their name, playing with Play-Doh, and things like skipping, hopping, and running outside.
Hello, I'm Michelle Abel. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at Augusta Ranch. Today I am going to talk to you a little bit about math and the activities that we do in kindergarten. Math is a large part of our day, our daily schedule in kindergarten. One of the big concepts that we do is a lot of counting. Counting objects, counting on. We count steps on the way to the lunchroom, counting steps on the way to the playground. When students are comfortable with their counting, we move on to a subject called subitizing. Subitizing is the ability to know how many without counting. Some of the ways that we use subitizing is using our fingers, using 10 frames. We also use the 10 frames to help us with learning how to add and subtract. Another way is with dot cards. How many do you see and what do you see? This leads us into addition. Some kids will see 4. Some kids may say 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 0 and 4, or 4 and 0. Students also learn with math discussions that we have as a whole group. What one student notices, another student can add on with something different that they notice. These are tally marks, helps us with counting by 5s. And then we go on to the fingers. We use lots of manipulatives to help us with our math and seeing math. This is a reckon rack or a math rack. Another way that students use math is in the way of games. Here's our Savvy Subitizing card games. Students work together in pairs and in groups and learn math the natural way. We are always amazed at what the kids are learning in kindergarten, and math is part of their day. Thank you.
Hi, I am Mrs. Ellis. Does your child know that the name of this picture is a cat? Do they know that the sound that the cat makes is meow? What about this? Does your child know that the name of this animal is a cow? Do they know that the sound it makes is moo? If they do, and if you answered yes, then your child is ready for foundations in our kindergarten class. We use our friend Echo the Owl to help us learn all the letter names and sounds along with these sound cards. So if the teacher says, see cat, your child will echo with Echo, see cat, But that's not all. Your child will also learn how to blend those sounds together to make a word. For example, k-at, cat. They will get so good at decoding that they will also learn to read words that are nonsense, like this, raff. Another component of foundations is writing. Children will learn how to form all of the letters correctly, starting from the top down, using this writing grid. They will learn to drive their pencil on these lines, following the cues that are given. For example, if they were going to make the letter T, the teacher would say, start at the skyline, go down to the grass line, cross at the plane line. T, top, T. We teach foundations every day with fidelity. It is exciting to watch your child learn and grow as they develop these skills. You can practice and have them ready for foundations by remembering Echo the Owl. Teach them to use their eyes to see the world around them, see the difference between letters, and also, like Echo the Owl, teach them to use their ears to be good listeners for hearing voices and the sounds that these letters make.
That was so scary. Good job. Hi, I'm Mrs. Cloward. Welcome to my classroom. Today I'm going to talk to you about science and social studies curriculum. In science, we investigate light and sound, we observe, record, and ask questions about the weather, and we obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about living things. Our science curriculum also coincides with some of our seasons and the holidays throughout the year. Currently, we are researching Arctic animals. Students are doing a research project and creating posters and gathering information that they can share with the other students in the classroom. We also just recently learned about groundhogs, and the students had a really great time making predictions and determining whether or not the groundhog was going to see his shadow. And we gathered our data and we recorded it on our recording sheets. Also in social studies, we have a variety of themes throughout the year that do go along with our holidays and our seasons.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Clement and welcome to my classroom. I am excited to share with you more about our reading in kindergarten and what that looks like. In kindergarten, we use a program called Ready Gen. Ready Gen is composed of many different books, and we study each book for about a month. When we study these books, we dig deep into them. We're talking about characters and setting. We're talking about the problems in the story and how they're solved. We're talking to the kids about what are the different parts of a book. For instance, one of the books we study is Where's Home, Little Pip? We're learning about front cover, spine, back cover. We're learning about the author and the illustrator and so much more. We're so excited to be able to have your children come in here and study with us and learn and grow. It is such a fun time. Before your kids will learn to read, they need to be able to look at books. It's so important that children are interested in books and they want to read them. If you can incorporate a reading time into your children's day or bedtime routine, that would be so helpful. Talk to your children. They need extensive vocabulary to understand what they're reading. So the more you talk to your children, the more they're going to come into kindergarten ready to learn. As we read in kindergarten, another important skill that students can practice at home and start working on before they come to class, but we will also continue to work on it, at school is knowing the letters and the sounds that each letter makes. Knowing this helps them begin to read and blend and put short words together. Another area that you can work and have fun with your kid at home is having fun with rhyming words. Teaching your children that rhyming words have the same ending sounds as one another, and make a game out of it. Play as you drive, play as you walk along the street, and just give them a word and say, can you please give me a rhyming word that rhymes with that? Another skill that the students can also work on and that they will also build upon in kindergarten is doing puzzles. They need to know the different shapes, sizes. They see the different lines and directions in books, and they see different sizes of fonts. So looking at puzzles and correlating that to reading is also really important. Finally, the most that you can do to help your child be successful in kindergarten with reading is reading to them every day. Make it a priority. Read to them every day. Start having them read to you if they know any words, and have fun together. We are so excited to have your children in school with us this next year, and we are so looking forward to meeting them and having a fun year with them at Augusta Ranch. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. In this slideshow, you will also find there's resources for what should my kindergarten know, and there's pictures of fun things that we've done with our classes this year and the different parties and celebrations that we've had. We're so excited to share all this with your children and look forward to meeting you. Thank you. Bye.
Camping house, there is a bed and a cozy bed. And on that bed there's a granny, a snoring granny. And in a camping house, everyone is sleeping. And on that granny there is a child, a dreaming child. In a camping house, everyone is sleeping. And on that child there is a snoozy dog. And on that dog, there was a cat, a snoozing cat.